What's up, y'all? It's your boy D-STÄL back again with another vlog. D-STÄL's Extra Point. This is vlog 8, part 3 of the Ravens Browns recap. And now, let's talk about the defense. The defense kept our team. They kept our team in the game the whole game since the beginning. You know, I knew the defense was going to bounce back after last week collapse. I had a feeling they was going to bounce back. The surprising thing that I was surprised about is them John Harbaugh making that decision not to activate Jair Alexander, but it makes sense. He's not in football shape. He missed a whole month trying to rehab his knee that he had surgery on I think months ago, and then he missed a whole month before the first game of the season. Then he was a liability kind of it last week. Well, he was a liability in the Ravens-Bills game last week and allow a couple of big catches towards the end of the game. And you could tell he wasn't all the way back. But, yeah, I think that was the right decision. He should have done that in the first game and let him rest and get back in shape, football shape. But, I'm glad they did this game. So I think he'll play next game. They just want to make sure he's in shape and he get his wind back, get everything back, and make sure. I think his knee is good. I think because he wanted to play, but I think he got to get in shape. After rehabbing his knee to get back to play. So, and then defense, Roquan was all over the field from the beginning to the end. He made a couple of tackles for loss in the backfield. The running backs, he was putting pressure on Flacco. He hit Flacco a couple times, chasing him, and Roquan. That's the $100 million linebacker that we signed. So he definitely lived up to it today. He just went off. He hit the hell out of I think the running back on a tackle for loss. He had to strip. Tavis Robinson stripped the ball from Flacco in a sack, and he picked it up and ran. I ain't know Rogue can run that fast. He looked like they say he had flashbacks when he was a running back in high school when he ran it back. Man, I could definitely see he was a running back in high school. He had a burst. I'm like, dang. And then my man Nate Wiggins had his first interception of the year. Great interception. Almost ran it back. Joe Flacco was trying to get him, but he got away. But the lineman ended up getting Nate Wiggins, ended up tackling Nate Wiggins on the sideline or whatever. But people trying to say how he let the offensive lineman, get him. But I think the offensive lineman had a good angle and he got him. I don't think he couldn't outrun the lineman. I think that just the offensive lineman had a good angle and tackled him. So I'm not too worried about that, But he had a great interception. The pressure was better. It could be better, but the pressure was better today with the defensive line. I see. I think Medibike, Justin Medibike, or Namdi Medibike had 2 sacks on the day. Robinson with the strip sack, like I was saying, that Roquan picked up the ball, ran in the end zone for a touchdown. Overall, they did good. Defensive line. Even Mike Green, he got to Flacco's feet, but Flacco got it off. Like he was getting to him. They was. I understand that Flacco is a stationary, more of a quarterback. He's not like the old Joe Flacco from years ago where he could move. So I understand that, but they got the pressure. Enough pressure. But it could be better though. It gotta be way better, especially in these next couple weeks of these tough teams we're going against. But defense was great. And Humphrey had a good play early on, but the only thing was that drop interception. Like, you got to hold on to that. Like, that was the most fluky. It's just like last week with the fluky tip ball, and then somebody catches in the end zone for a touchdown. Like, I don't know if it's the Ravens' luck or I don't know what it is, but Marlon Humphrey, you gotta hold on to that, and he knows that. And but yeah, you gotta hold on to that. That was just right in his hand. It just, I don't know what happened. It just slipped out or something, and then the receiver caught it on the receiver on the Browns caught it for a touchdown. I'm like, how the hell did? I'm like, And then everybody's worried, like, oh, they about to come back. But I had a feeling it wasn't gonna be the Bills game from last week. So I'm glad that ain't turned into a comeback. So, but yeah, the defense played great, man. Everybody was solid. The corners were solid. I know Judy. He didn't really do nothing. He had like 4 catches for like 50 something yards. He had that one back shoulder on Wouzier, and he had I think like an out route. But I mean, he didn't really do nothing. He said the secondary wasn't a challenge, but well, you ain't do much to prove it. So hey, shout out to the Ravens secondary. They stepped up today. TJ Tampa had that last PBU pass breakup on what's his name on Jerry Judy. So he should have thought about what he said first before he said it. So just like Roquan said in his presser. So defense played great. Special teams played great. Wester almost took one back. Jake Humble had to block punt. We looking good. Jordan Stout looked good. He only had like one bad punt, but he looked good punting the ball. Of course, Tyler Luke looked good kicking the ball. It's just he has to get the kickoffs, him kicking it into the beyond the 35-yard line on the kickoffs. He got to get better at that. Or I say just do like we did last year and just put what's his name Strout right there to just kick it, and just let Luke just kick the field goals like they did last year with Tucker. So, but he got to get better at that period. But like I said, it was a great game. Defense played well throughout the whole game. They look solid. I think they're going to build on that, and they're going to get even better. They're going to get more turnovers. So I can't wait to see what else they got. Now next week against the Lions, ain't gonna get any easier. This is a great team. They just put 50+ points up on the Bears last week. Now we got going against them next Monday night, the following Monday night football at home though. I think we're going all black jerseys, black pants. So I can't wait for that. So like I said, next week Lions, Ravens at home. Monday night football, can't wait. And like I said, shout out to the Ravens 30th anniversary, 30 years as a franchise. Congratulations. All the greats was out there. Ray, Jonathan Ogden, all the Baltimore Colts legends. Everybody was out there. It was a welcome home party also for Joe Flacco. I seen him dap up Lamar and Coach Harbaugh. Even Dennis Pitta was out there with a Flacco Elite jersey, a shirt, whatever, Flacco Elite shirt. But they was always buddies back then. But like I said, man, can't wait for next week. This is vlog 8, part 3, talking about the defense and special teams play. And see y'all next week with another D-Styles Extra Point vlog. Peace.